Little browning nice, little island thing. Teeth white when my smile and thing. Summer ads on my solo, like the man panda polo. Time for get a island thing right now.
So right here I have some chicken seasoned. All the seasonings and stuff that I used, I'm gonna link it down below if you guys want to follow along. But I basically just put it in the fridge to marinate overnight, and this is what it's looking like. I have some flour right here. It's in a bag, but you can put it in a dish or anything that's gonna be comfortable for you. I'm using vegetable oil today to fry the chicken. And then right here I have the seasonings that I'm gonna use to season the flour. The seasoning, salt, garlic salt, and cayenne pepper is right there, and now I'm just gonna combine it all together. Once it's combined, I'm just gonna take some pieces of chicken, just add it in the flour. So once the chicken has been nicely coated in the flour, this is what it's looking like. You can definitely go ahead and also use an egg wash for your chicken if you want to. That's how you fry your chicken, but I just like to flour my chicken usually, but like I said, an egg wash is also an option. So once it's nicely coated in flour, I'm just gonna go ahead now and add it to the oil. You just want to make sure that before you add them to the oil, you're shaking off any excess flour. So once the chicken is in the oil, I'm just going to allow them to fry on each side for about, say, 5 to 7 minutes for them to get nice and crispy. And then I'm going to come and flip it over to the other side. So the chicken has been frying for about 7 minutes. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn them. Frying for about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and see how they're looking. So what I'm gonna do now is just cover it and then just allow it to kind of just fry and do its thing for another 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna take it out. So once the chicken is done frying all together, this is what it looks like. So I just added the chicken onto some napkins / paper towels and allowing it to just drain that excess oil. So I just added in the second batch of chicken, and I'm gonna allow it to fry. Basically the same thing I did with the other ones. Gonna leave it to fry for 5 minutes, flip it over to the other side, and then repeat the process. So while the chicken is frying, I have some peas right here that is basically cooked right now. It's been going for about an hour and 20 minutes, and it's fully cooked. So now I'm gonna add in some coconut milk. So if I'm not using the real thing, this is what I like using. This is the Grace Classic Coconut Milk. I'm gonna just combine this in here. Get all that nice rich coconut milk flavor in here. Don't worry about it if it's still a little bit like clumped. That's gonna all boil out. Add in some thyme. I have a habanero pepper because I don't have no scotch bonnet today, but this works equally as good. And then right here I have some scallion or green onions. Just gonna add all that in here and just combine it all. So I'm getting ready to add the rice in. So I'm adding in 1 tablespoon of butter, a little bit of garlic salt with parsley, and a little bit of seasoning salt. Here I have my rice already washed. This is basmati rice. Just gonna add that in, combine it all in. allow it to just start drying down. So this is how the rice is looking right now. It's definitely drying down. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just lower the heat because I don't want it to start sticking to the bottom of the pot. Just gonna cover it. So guys, the rice is basically all done. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just put it on really low heat just so it could stay nice and warm. But yeah, the rice is nice and shelly, smells good, and I'm about to taste it. Perfect. So right here I have some bell peppers, thyme, and scallion that I'm sauteing. I'm gonna make some gravy. For the people who love spice, you know you definitely gotta add scotch bonnet or habanero. So the gravy is all done. If you guys wanna know what I put in this gravy, then go ahead and look down below in the description box. All the ingredients, measurements, and everything that I use is in there for you guys. So this is the chicken. They're all done being fried. So now I'm gonna prepare the barbecue sauce for the Barbi-Fry. These are the ingredients that I'm using for the Barbi-Fry sauce. So I have cayenne pepper, sweet and spicy barbecue sauce, honey, and ketchup. So I already went ahead and made the sauce. All the measurements and ingredients for you guys to follow along is gonna be down below in the description box. So this is what it's looking like. So right now what I'm doing is just brushing the sauce onto the chicken. Just gonna get it nice and coated on each side. The chicken is all done being coated in the barbecue sauce. Now I'm gonna put it in the oven. So I just took the chicken out the oven and this is what it's looking like. I don't want it to get too crispy, so 7 minutes was perfect for me, but you could definitely leave it as long as you'd like. It's a matter of preference how crispy you want it to be.